Guys, this is going to be a shorter video, and my next video will be pertaining to the one world order, the new world order, the one religion, as the prophecies state. Because it is clearly being done, and it is right in front of us, and nobody sees it. I mean, some people see it, but not the amount of people that need to see it. So that will be my next video. There will be a longer video. But this video, I am just saying that the more, okay, I've said numerous times why I feel what my whole twin process was. My whole twin process was basically a stepping stone for me to gain the truths that I needed to see. And it led me to exactly where I needed to be led to gain the knowledge that I needed. That is in no way coincidence. The person that I was led to for a reason. And my spirit guides knew that it would have to be somebody with a personality that was wise beyond this world. And that is exactly what that person is. A truth teller. Of truths. So anyway, and from that person, there was 2 women that I've been led to, which are completely brave and carry the courage of lions. Seriously, they really do. The people I've noticed, at least the people that I've came in contact with and that I truly was led to gain truth from, carry the gospel, the Father and the Son, the Holy Spirit, have the knowledge of the prophecies, and are placing them for everyday people to see in ways that if you had any common sense, you would grasp it. But because the devil does carry the power to blind majority of the people of this world, because the majority of the people of this world will be with him. That's sad to say, but that is the truth. And if you don't wake up and understand that these people are seriously spreading nothing but truth and trying to help you and prepare you for the things that are about to come, then I feel sorry for you. And really, I can't even feel that sorry for you because you're being told. You are being told. So if you're not going to take it and you don't see the changes around you, the obvious changes that are happening all over the world, it mind boggles me. It really does. Okay, so the other connection with these people, yes, they carry the gospel and they know the truths, but they are not religious people. In the sense that religion is tainted, absolutely. The doctrine is not taught the way it should be, the way that it was written. And majority of people, including Christians, majority of Christians, believe so wholeheartedly that everything they were taught since day one is completely the truth. which is scary. And it also makes me wonder how you can just be so susceptible and so gullible to just believe everything that has been told to you without questioning it, without researching it, without searching for the correct answers. How could you just take information and believe it? You don't think you're being led to believe that information? Because people who are truly connected to the spirit always ask questions. You're supposed to ask questions to see if the information you're getting is truly holy information from the spiritual realms that it should be coming from. Because with the spiritual realm and the spiritual world, there's light and there's dark. And when people are blind, it is easier for the dark to get through than the light. And that's the truth. You think that all these people, I'm saying the people that are coming out and really speaking about this are just out there doing it for no freaking reason. They just have nothing better to do. Because I'll tell you what, this can definitely be seen as it takes you over. Because you know that you have got to get this information out. And if you don't do what the Spirit is telling you to do, you will have a price to pay. And I'm not no dummy, and I'm not doing that. I'm not going to pay a price because my ego got in my way, or the devil blinded me. I'm not paying that price. So you have to be careful in every sense. When it comes to this twin flame process, this twin flame union, this twin flame, whatever you want to call it, at the end of it, it's nothing but love and light, correct? Okay. When you don't coincide love and light with God, that doesn't make sense. Just so you know. So if you're a true twin flame and you believe in the love and light and source and sun and ascending, then that is all correlated to God. Yahweh. Whatever you want to call it. The creator. Source. It is all connected to him. So if you're talking about love and light, but not acknowledging that there's a higher frequency, a higher being above you, you better go back and check your references. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm not saying you have to claim a religion, because I technically, I don't know if I would say I claim a religion at this point. I have the Christian viewpoints where the truth, where God sent his son, okay, and all the prophecies in the Bible. I truly do believe that. Now, the way that the Bible is read in the church, in most churches, by most people, is completely incorrect. And it's funny to me that my friend led me to this one girl. And in one of my videos on here, I was saying how when I was a little girl, I would ask questions at like the Bible studies, and they like sooner or later wouldn't let me come to the Bible studies because I was asking questions that they could not answer. And one of my questions was, if you, like, it was pertaining to the rapture. And I had asked, like, why would God make Jesus suffer and go through all of that to prove, that he was worthy and that we don't have to go through the tribulation? Like, why would we be saved from that when Jesus had to endure all the things he had to endure in order to ascend? That never made sense to me. Now, when I was watching this girl, and I was just like going through her videos, I seen this pre-tribulation rapture. So I clicked on it. And my friend tells you not to, rapture means raping women. I'm not going to get into all of that. I will always talk about certain people on my channel. And if you want to go and do the research and learn the way that Spirit guided me to, then you have to do that. There is not enough time to repeat things that other people have already stated. And she states, which she's completely correct, that the only mention of us being lifted up is when God's second coming. Not before, when it is time and his second coming arrives. He arrives in his second coming. Then the elite, the true believers, the ones who had died during the tribulation, in the name of God, in the name of Jesus, will rise up. That was quite interesting to me. Since I was talking to my father, and I told you I come from a Christian background on that side of my family, my father's side. His father is a pastor. They are radical Christians, though. Like, ridiculous. The things that they believe in, the more that I always knew that, but I didn't have the knowledge to actually pinpoint why. I just knew what they were telling me was not right. That's all I knew. Now, I sent my dad a few videos that I was sent. One of them pertaining the 40-day prophecy and the Muhammad Ali, and then from the 90R channel. And she's really good. She is really on point. The research that she does is really amazing. And that's why I'm saying, you think people are seriously wasting their time doing this if they weren't being completely guided to do so? Why would somebody do that? I don't think you guys are getting it. Like, oh my goodness. I don't understand why you would think people would do that. They're doing that to help you. They're doing that because they're guided to. They're doing that because Spirit's telling them to. You won't believe the people who are truly being guided by the Spirit, but you will believe the people in churches that are blinded and being led to lie to you. You'll believe those people in a heartbeat. Like, in a heartbeat. You'll die trying to believe in that shit. But you won't take the truth for what it is. So anyway, I sent him it. And then I kept calling him to see if he watched it. Did you watch it? Did you watch it? He was like, oh, I started it. I can't even watch it. The only thing that they did that might have been smart or whatever is that they connected it to Islamic calendar. But nobody really knows anything. Nobody's gonna know. And then he told me, and I don't have to worry about it. Because I won't be here because of the rapture. And I just started laughing. Like, I didn't know what, like, because I don't know what to do. Like, do I shove this information down your throat? Do I, like, tell you what an idiot you truly are? What do I do? I know I'm supposed to come at people with love, but, like, I can't, like, no, I am loving you by telling you the truth and getting pissed off that you're not waking up. And when she said that, when she was talking about how there would be no rapture, that we will be here in the tribulation, we have to prove our faith. We have to be tested. And not in any way that we think we've been tested in this lifetime. We are going to be truly tested. And she said something of the sort, like the master was tested. Why do the servants think they wouldn't be? And that made, I'm like, no shit. At least there are a few smart people in this world. There are, like, I wouldn't even say smart. They're just connected. They are spiritually connected and know what's up. Because if I didn't have these people, I think I would freaking go mad right now. Seriously. If I was stuck in the world that I am stuck in right now with nothing but the blind ass people, I would freak out. So I'm very thankful that I was sent to these people to keep like me like sane and to keep me focused and to keep me like, okay, it's I can't let their idiocracy, blindness, like deter me and like take me from the character that I need to be holding right now. Sternly. And it can be difficult because I'm new at this and I've always been, like I said, a reactive person. So it can be really difficult not to call people out on their bullshit and be like, you are the biggest idiot in the world. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you really need to open your eyes and go learn something. And I'm trying to tell you that for your best interest. So, be careful with the twin flame thing. Because if you're acknowledging light and love, but you're not acknowledging God, source, you're not acknowledging the higher entity that created that all in the first place, then that's a problem. You cannot ascend if you are not acknowledging that. And all you twin flame people think you're going to be ascending, then you better be acknowledging the higher. You are in touch with your higher self, but your higher self is in touch with the highest of high, which is our Lord in heaven. Okay. Now, when it comes to people saying they believe that, like, there's people that believe, which I can't, they're not, I think these people are smarter than the ones that sit in church every Sunday, honestly, because they're going to be more susceptible to understanding and gaining the information when the time comes, like when all this shit starts playing out, because they're listening and they're not believing it as of now. But once they start seeing that shit, they're going to be like, okay, you know what? I never freaking believed these people. I never believed in the higher source. But you know what? There is no way in hell that these people are calling this shit out. Now it's happening. Now, you know what? I do believe. They're going to be safer than the ones that sit in church every day, every Sunday, okay? That preach, that listen to the false prophets telling them that they're going to be saved before all this happens. That is where the Christian's faith is going to be tested. And she was absolutely right. She was absolutely right. Because there was not a specific reason of why I had to start laughing at my father when he said he wasn't gonna be here. Like, I don't know where these people come from where they think they're so special. They're the biggest hypocrite sinners I've ever seen in my entire life. And because they sat in church every Sunday, they are just worthy to not go through the shit that even Jesus had them went through. They're just not gonna have to. I don't know. They just don't gotta deal with it. Like, wow. This is the shit that people are believing. So, they will be the ones, okay? The ones saying, God, why have you forsaken me? God, why have you forsaken me? And their loyalty will be tested. Their faith will be tested. And most people are going to fail. And then you have the people who don't believe right now. Like, there's atheists and there's just people who just don't believe in anything higher than themselves. Like, they seriously have it in their head that they were put on this earth to live and to die. Oh my goodness. People believe this. Seriously. They don't believe that there's anything higher. And they gotta believe in energy. You have got to believe there's a higher energy than you guys, than this world. You have got, the scientists, you guys are smarter than this. Like, if you're claiming that you need scientific proof, you guys need to start doing your own research as well. Because there is scientific proof, you dumbasses. There really is. Oh my gosh. There is. And okay, so where was I going to go with that? And I'm going to post a couple videos about that scientific proof. There's a couple more things I need to do. But I know I'm going to find it. So I'm not worried about it. I just don't know where I'm going to go with that video. Because that's funny to me. You guys have got to, where the fuck is the common sense in this world? Like, where is it? And like in Revelation, it does say, how many times does it say, eyes to see, ears to hear, eyes to see, ears to hear? That means because the people now that are telling you this shit have eyes to see and ears to hear. They truly seeing and truly hearing the information given to them from the spiritual realm. Not the shit, not the information you're blinded with and distracted with from the world. Because that information is given to you by who? Who's distracting you? If we're in a spiritual war, who is distracting you from the truth? Come on, guys. You think that all this twin flame shit came out of the woodworks for no reason? Like, it just appeared. It is one of the highest connections that was placed here by Source. You think we've been awakened to it because there's nothing that's about to come? You think you're being woken up and awakened for no reason, you guys? There is bigger shit going on here than you needing to be with your twin flame. At the end of the day, if that's going to happen, it's going to happen. But you need to start seeing, like I said, the twin flame process for most of us was a stepping stone to gain the real truth. So how many of you guys are going to use that stepping stone and climb to the truth? You have to dig deep. You don't always have to listen to everything everybody's saying, but you can take a little bit from each person and then go where you feel Spirit is leading you. Because you might be another person that is being called to speak truths, and you're blinded right now. You're not opening your eyes to see the truths that you need to see. All I know is that the spiritual people are not as limited to the truths, are not as blinded to the truths as those from religion, as those religious people are the most blinded. We know that. They're the most limited when it comes to reaching true spirituality. Because the false doctrine, the false prophet limit them, okay? And they're going to be the ones that are the most stubborn when it comes to really recognizing the truth. Just like my father, when I seriously was showing him verses, I was telling him how reincarnation is in the Bible. I was telling him all this shit that I learned from my friend's channel that makes absolutely 100% sense. Like, I think it's funny because I got it right away. But that's because I was led to his channel for a reason. And Spirit knew that I would really understand. Like, I was really led there for a reason. It's not his fault that he gets it, you know? It's not my fault that I get it. And people are really going to start getting pissed off. And I know with me personally, especially like my family, and I said it, like I was supposed to start my channel on April 11th. And I really had a hard time with if I was going to do it, if I wasn't going to do it, if I wasn't. And then that's when I had I was just proven over and over again that this is absolutely really happening. And I'm really just seeing things that people can't see. And I don't know. It is going to be like when I say a rude awakening, like we're in the awakening process. If you're waking up, and then if you're not waking, like, okay, if you have the ability to see things, like that there are higher things and there are things going on, but you don't know exactly what's going on, and you're kind of doubting this whole like prophecy, fulfilling, and you're kind of doubting it, you need to really do your research and like seriously, because Spirit will guide you, and you need to figure that out for yourself. Okay, guys? That's all I'm going to say is the ones who are spiritual, and you're truly connected, like you guys say you are, because there's a lot of people who say they're really connected, really connected, really connected. Well, I'm telling you, the twin flame thing was a stepping stone to gain clarity to the real truths that are about to come. So take the time that you need to take and seriously gain clarity, gain the truths, and do with it what you will. But I hope you will use the truths to help others, because that is the point. And as I feel, all of these people are completely correct. The dark times are upon us, and we are coming to them. And we are coming, like I said before, rapidly. This shit is rapidly going to happen. Where nobody's stopping this from happening. But if you're prepared and you know it's going to come, then it's not going to be a surprise to you. So your faith's not going to turn. You're not going to break. You're going to be loyal all the way through. That's exactly what's expected of the elite. To be loyal all the way through. You've gotten warnings. You've been told to find the truth. And we each have to take it upon ourselves to do that. However you need to go about that. Do you know that only about like 10 to 11% of this world is really waking up to the truth? And even those that are calling themselves wakening up, they're woken up, they're still not seeing the real truths. They're still not putting the connections together. You have to be smart. There is no way that the twin flame phenomenon has happened so quickly. For no reason. It's just not. It really truly was a stepping stone. I believe there's going to be a lot of people who find truths and like you're going to do research about the twin flames, you're going to do research about the twin flames, and it's going to lead you to the truth that you really need to see. So you can go one or two ways with it. You can claim that you're spiritual and you don't believe in the religious bullshit. That's fine, because neither do I. Most of it isn't correctly stated as religion would state it. But on a spiritual level, you have got to take that doctrine and you may have to gain the truth from it. I'm not telling you to go to church, not telling you to do any of that. First of all, you're not going to learn nothing from church. So I advise you quit wasting your fucking time there. No offense to anybody else, but I mean, I don't want to put, I don't know what to tell you guys. You're not learning nothing. No truth is being spoken in any churches that I know of, personally. The only thing they got right is God, Jesus, sent down, rose up, coming back, and the prophecies in the Bible. But they're not even dissecting it correctly. Like, they can't even put two and two together. The people that I tell that have studied the Bible, my freaking grandpa's like 89 years old. This man has studied the Bible for 58 years. And still, how come he hasn't said one fucking true thing? Not one. Not one. Besides the true gospel of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That there will be a second coming. Which, that is all true. And he has stated that. But the rest of it, that is the only single truth that he has stated out of that thing. Seriously. Seriously. 50 years and that's the only truth you got from that book. And this is the world we live in, you guys. So just be careful. I don't know. Do your own studying. Do your own research. Let Spirit guide you. If you guys think you're so connected to Spirit, Spirit will guide you. And maybe you guys are supposed to be talking as well. It took me a long time to really... But I was questioning it. And at the end of the day, like my friend, there is a verse in the Bible that says you do need to question the spirits to see if the spirit is real, like a really like light spirit, Holy Spirit. So I think I was taking my time doing that without knowing that I was doing that. Because I don't just trust everything I hear. I have to know that it's real. It has to be confirmed to me. And it was over and over and over again. I was told, and my twin was the person who confirmed the shit for me. Whether, like, that's the truth. Once he answered me, and I was told he would instantly answer me, and I doubted myself. Like, I doubted it. I thought, no way in hell. And that's horrible of me to doubt Spirit and my angels. But it was new to me. I didn't know. Like, I'm like, this is not normal. Like, and he, like, seriously. So he is the one who seriously has, like, nope, it's real as fuck. It's real as hell. So, I don't know. And I mean, he didn't tell me that. He didn't say, oh my God, everything you feel is real. No, he did not say that at all. I'm saying they told me to contact his ass on Passover, 22nd, the day Prince died. That's the day I contacted him. You think that was a freaking coincidence that was the day that I was told to contact his ass? I don't think so. It's kind of funny because like my whole thing with like my whole twin flame kind of matches like some of the timelines on the prophecies that the 9R has stated. Like in one of her videos, she states that the 7 years that Daniel was in the book of Daniel that he was talking about started on sometime October in 2009, and I was with my twin at that time. I met him in that year. And then something else happened. I'll come back with the video and says exactly. Something else had happened in one of her prophecy lines the weekend of February 13th and 14th, 2015. And I seen him that Sunday, that weekend. And that's the day that after I seen him, I was looking at my phone or whatever, and that's when I seen the twin flame shit. And then didn't speak to him or see him again until I contacted him on April 22nd. And my angels told me he would instantly answer me, instantaneously. And I thought I was going batshit crazy. Like, no way in hell he would instantly answer me. Like, no, he won't. Like, he will instantly reply to my message. Like, no, he wouldn't. And yes, he did. He truly did. I'm not fucking lying about that. I don't care what anybody says. He truly did. I have that shit. If I really gotta prove it, I'd have every freaking document. Listen, I am one of those people, like, evidence. I am not a dumb person. I save everything. So don't you ever tell me that I'm a liar, because I will prove my shit. Not that anybody's saying it, but I'm just saying, I will prove my shit all the time. Anything I say. Because I don't say things unless I really know. You know what I mean? And all I really know about this is, like the twin flame, this is what I know. This is what I can say with everything inside and be completely honest with you guys. It was truly a stepping stone for me to gain the truth, the complete truth. I do feel like for most people, it may be a stepping stone for you to gain the complete truth. Because you can go one or two ways with this twin flame shit, and you have to be careful which way are you gonna go. She's completely right. The Chloe girl, when she says God is building his army, he has been. He absolutely has been. And I don't know when he started, but I know that I was being called to do what I needed to do since February. Like, I was being told about the twin flame shit, but I wasn't being called to contact or to start talking until February. And I was told to start my channel on April 11th. And I didn't. So, it's been going on for a little bit, you guys. Like, he's been knowing about this. And this shit's been coming together. And there's been people talking about it. And, like, everything they're said is, like, all falling one by one in order. So, I mean, that can't just be, they just, use your brains. It cannot just be, like, a freaking coincidence. All these people, you're going to tell me all these people, all the things they're saying, it's just one big coincidence. It's one big conspiracy theory. This is why I know it's not, because I've never in my life been, like, tuned to these stupid conspiracy theories. I never paid attention to it. I never gave a shit about shit like this. Like, I just didn't. Like, I was just busy living my life over here, and now I can't. Like, my life is no longer mine. That's okay. I'm good. So, I don't know. I just want you guys to learn something. To truly open your eyes. And I know the spiritual, people who are truly spiritual, you don't have religion limiting you. So you can gain the clarity that you need to gain faster than anybody. If you're truly, truly, truly connected to spirit the way that you feel you are. Seriously. So you don't have to listen to everything. Like, you don't have to listen to everything I'm saying. You don't have to listen to anything everybody else is saying. I'm just telling you to seriously let spirit guide you, ask, and figure it out for yourselves. Because you will be guided. If you're truly connected, you will be guided. And you will be guided to the bigger truths at play here. Because there's a bigger truth than the twin flame shit. That was just a stepping stone. So I hope you guys do that. And then my next video, I'm gonna do the one world, the new world order. How I think it's coming into play. How it is coming into play. Okay, I know even if you don't believe in like everything that I've just said or believe in everything everybody's just said, you guys, I know the people who are waking up feel that things are changing. Now you have to understand that why. Why are they changing, you guys? Why? What is it? I mean, start asking yourself these questions and figure it out. Figure it out. Actually, and if you're really interested in figuring things out, like you're really, really curious, the one person that has been like led me, that I was led to, who has actually really helped me. And I always say that in ways like he doesn't even know, like he's really, really, really helped me. And not that, like, I already knew everything he said was, like, truth. Okay, I already knew that. That's not, like, how he helped me. He just kind of, well, I mean, I gained a lot of wisdom from him. Don't get me wrong. I gained a lot that I did not know. And then once he says it, I'm like, holy shit, that makes so much sense. Oh, my God. Like, because I'm that just type of person. Anybody who knows me, yes, all my teachers, like, instantly things will click for me instantly. Like as long as I learn it, I'm like, holy shit, that makes so much sense. Boom, I got it. Holy shit, that makes so much sense. Boom, I got it. You understand? So if you go to this channel and it doesn't start clicking for you, you have got to ask yourself what is blinding me? What is blinding me? What is blinding me? Because that shit should really click for you. There's a couple people that it should just, oh my gosh, it should just click. If you're spiritually connected, it will just click. I'm telling you, it really will. So just do yourselves that favor. And just, I mean, I'm not saying don't not learn more about your twin, because spirit, like I said, that shit guided me to the truth. So love and light cannot be without the source who created love and light. You understand? So if you truly believe in love and light, and you truly believe in the twin flame phenomenon, you have to ask yourself, why is it happening so fast? Why are all the prophecies connected to this whole waking up? Why? And if anybody on my channel decides to make their own channel or put out their own information, let me know. Because like my friends supported me, I am willing to support anybody who is speaking the truth. So, you guys have a good day. Take it upon yourselves to learn something. And the truth shall set you free.